Hi guys, and welcome to yet another episode of Project Perfumery India, and I'm quite excited because winters is my favorite time to wear fragrances. How about you guys? Winters, I believe, is the time when you enjoy fragrances at the most. You can wear the strongest of the perfume, the skankiest of the perfume, and they last longer. So we have the arrivals of Projekt Native winter collection, and it's 6 months of work have gone into it, so I'm pretty excited about this video. First thing is, a lot of you have asked the discovery sets. So the main challenge while doing discovery sets was that there are so many variants. We have done over 160 variants so far, and everyone have their own need, a customized 8 sample need that they want to try with. So it becomes really impossible to do a custom, pick of 8 where someone comes and picks up 8 samples. A lot of them are not in stock at a time. We have like 80, 85 one time. So what we have done, we have picked up like top 8 of new arrivals as well as the top seller ones and come up with this amazing looking box. This is a solid box made up of MDF, that's a fiber, and it says Projekt Native here. It looks like a cassette box back in time, and it has a lock here, so you have to push it. It's a tray, you have to push it like this and it slides out. So be careful, do not slant it with the lock open, otherwise it's gonna fall down. There's a tray which gets locked right here are the hinges, so you unlock it and it slides off on its own. And once it slides off, you see the 8 top sellers from Projekt Native, which I believe have done justice to the fragrances and the artwork as well. So starting with Incolab Elixir, that's Sauvage Elixir, Hurricane, that's Darling Blue, Asylum, that's Elysium, Tribute to Doga, I'll be talking about it in my videos. If you don't know what is Tribute to Doga, stay tuned. We have Cheetah, stay tuned for this as well. Alexa White, Jeremy Fragrance Office for Men, our top seller Freshie. Krishna, Mark and Ton Boris, Ready Made, another top seller, amazing fruity fragrance. I just spoke about it in my last video, go check it out. Aquamos, discontinued Aqua Amara. In this amazing looking box, which is a collectible, I use it as a rolling tray or a card holder or cash holder or anything. My kid loves it as well. It's a collectible box. You get it for $10 or $750 in India. So you get this today. We have made like limited 200 already shipped out, 100, 120, and we have some 80 boxes left. Grab this as soon as possible. Second, I'll be showing you our new box, which I'm very excited of. It's one of its kind, and a lot of people have been waiting because I've already posted it on my social media, and these few of them are really excited to get this. So what we have tried to do with Projekt Native, I always try to be different. When I say different, perfumes we are already doing inspired ones or what people ask us to do. So we can't put a lot of creativity. We do put creativity there as well. We tweak our blends, we tweak concentrations, we do hybrids of 2. Sometimes we add a bergamot, sometimes we add a birch as well. So that creativity we do. Coming to the boxes, and now making a presentation, and we are using a similar bottle and different labels. So it really becomes impossible for us to create 150 type of boxes altogether. So I wanted to come up with a generic box which goes with all of them together. We tried the cardboard boxes that we used to make in Dubai, but they were good but not great. Not everyone have been pretty much doing the same thing. Then I came up with this. Guys, this is how it looks. It's like stacked up plates together. From here it looks like a heat sink. If you guys have been into electronics, you have used the processors, especially Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi cases comes like this. Okay, so that is where the design ideas have come from. However, this material is made of ceramic or mica, and they act as a good absorbent, and as well as they have a porous structure, so they keep emitting the molecules as well, whatever they are holding, right? So it comes like this from the side. You can see through the bottle. It says Projekt Native here. This is the front. There's a cutout here. It's a assembled box. What we do, we have done some 18 parts. There are some 18 components that have gone in making this box. It's not been stuck from anywhere. There's not even a single screw in here. It's all assembled like, how it used to be before when screws were not invented. There's a cutout where right now it's holding a Cheetah bottle. So it says Cheetah. On the back, there's a surprise. You can see the sprayer sneaking out, and there's a pineapple cutout. That pineapple has been strategically designed. I'll tell you why. And there goes the handle. All you have to do is hold it like this and twist it. And it has 4 magnets. So it's a magnetic box. Tick-tock. And it's more like a case, but we're calling it a box initially because what we'll be doing, we'll be giving it out 4,000 boxes with next, once I put this video, or the 4,000 orders would get these boxes. Because what we do, we offer without box options as well. Then this acts as a cartridge, right? You can buy this only if you already have the box. But for initial 2 weeks, we'll have all of you guys to get these boxes because they are freaking cool. And it looks like a gadget. And we frag heads do not really have a lot of gadgets. We have a boring bottle. At max, we carry atomizer. So this could act as a accessory for us frag heads, right? This is how it opens. The surprise part, what's the utility part? What I was talking about ceramic, I was talking about mica. It's a porous structure. It emits, it radiates, blah, blah, blah. All geek things. So let me tell you what happens, right? First thing, all you can do is you want to know your fragrance right. And whenever you test your fragrance, you always get the top notes, right? You saw it there. What you have to do, you have to spray it on the box from the sides, all 4 sides. Initially, when you will get the box, you will get the smell of maybe ink or wood. But you have to do this like once, leave it for a while, and you would notice you can actually smell the dry down of the fragrance after 10 to 15 minutes. Or how the fragrance is going to smell at the base note. Smell this box after like 8 hours, you would actually smell the dry down of the fragrance. So it's in a way mimicking your skin, which is also porous, like this material. And many a time you would see perfumers or brands use the ceramic sticks for the same reason, because ceramic acts like a similar fashion like how your skin does. So same logic we have used here. I've tested it myself. I'll come to the second part of it. So once I spray this, I keep it in my car. I sniff it again and again for my own knowledge. This is how I've been testing my fragrances nowadays. And second thing, it does, smells good wherever it is, at least to a close proximity. I'm yet to test that because right now it's purely an accessory, a fragrance box. We are not promoting it as a air freshener as of now or a car freshener as of now, but maybe in future with some additions to it, we could make it a room freshener or a car freshener. Maybe fit a very kind of a micro fan in it, which keeps on, kind of a mini fan, which a lot of ideas. But right now it's a handy box. I personally love geeky things I can collect, people would get amazed at. The second part, I'm not carrying the pick right now, like how the guitar pick is. I had this thing about guitars and all, but I never got time because I've been working, studying. So I said, let's make a cool accessory. All frag heads who wanted to, carry a cool looking guitar pick with them, this is for them. So we have already seen, we have the spaces here. We're not talking about fragrances, but yeah, I think I'm gonna just introduce this box in this video, and next video I'll be talking about the fragrances. So what I'm showing is just we have made this of wood, okay, right now, but I don't have it. It's like a sprayer, right? All you have to do is insert it like this. You'll be getting a guitar pick sort of thing, and this is quite soft right now. Just give me a bit. Alright, so I don't have the actual thing, I have it, but it's gone for a photo shoot. So yeah, what I've made a guitar pick like this in triangular shape. You insert it from here. It touches till the sprayer, you guys could see it, right? And you push it, and it's gonna spray from the inside. Because one thing I noticed that, in this kind of box, spraying it again and again, opening it, closing it, it's a magnetic thing. It might damage it. So we found out a cool way to spray it without even opening it. That is, you could insert attachment. I'm having a hard time. I don't have an attachment right now, but yeah, I'll give you an idea how it works. So like, let's say there's sort of a guitar pick attachment which looks like a triangle. I wish I could show you, but yeah, when you'll be ordering it, you'll be getting it along, that is for sure. So what it does, a frag gets chance to own a guitar pick, so it just touches the sprayer right here, and when you push it, it sprays from here, right? You see it here. So I'm going to do another video with that. So what it does, once you will see a small juice dripping from here, from the pineapple. So it's a dripping pineapple, and from inside it's holding the juice. This juice is not going to be wasted. It's going to smell. It's a fragrant box. It's going to smell for its lifelong till you're using this. And even if it's in your pocket, it's very easy to carry. It goes straight off in your pocket. Along with this discovery set, they go like hand in hand like this. So welcome to 2023 Projekt All Native brand new presentation. Go to projectallnative.com, perfumery.co.in, pick up Projekt All Native scent, and make sure you get this box first. Coming to the fragrances, I'm gonna make it a two-part video, or maybe I'll let it go. I'm gonna be quick here. I'll start with the niche, then go to designers. The first niche I would like to introduce is Burninator 53. Right? It sounds like Terminator, but it's Burninator. What Burninator is? It's Busmaster's English name. So Busmaster was the demon who had this superpower that on whoever's head or whatever objects he put his hand on, that thing burns. That thing turns into ashes. So he was Busmaster. So we made a mod interlude as Busmaster. We made a Busmaster Iris as Busmaster Iris. Then came interlude 53. What should we make? So we made an English version of Busmaster, which is called Burninator 53. Why it's called Burninator 53? Because this juice literally comes in, that 53% concentration. What we have tried to do is give you almost same experience. This a lot. It's gonna, be there for 2 days. It's like the most concentrated All Native we have done. So like 53% Burninator 53. Next comes is 80s Powerhouse. Why I call it 80s Powerhouse? Though some people might not agree, but this is, I would say, a 80s barbershop, rather a powerhouse. It's inspired by Roha Dow's Apex, the latest launch. The bottle pretty much looks like black and green, what you have tried to do in the label here. And if I have to explain it to a designer head, it's like a niche version of Sauvage Elixir. It's got lavender, grapefruit, that barbershop vibe mixed with Sauvage EDT's vibe, and made it more exotic. I get this vintage star anise kind of vibe from it, a slight liquorized kind of vibe from it, which is giving it a very nice vintage touch to already hit Sauvage Elixir. However, people who love less complex scents, they would love Elixir more. People who love complex scents would love Apex more. But in and all, it's a worthy trying fragrance. If you've tried Sauvage and you want to explore how Roha would do his version of Sauvage Elixir, is Apex or 80s Powerhouse Projekt All Native. Next come is Russian Whip. So we already had a Whip series that refers to leather inspired fragrances. So we had Italian Whip, we had African Whip. French we haven't done yet, but I'm planning to do it in next month. It's one of my absolute favorites, Memo's French leather. This is Russian leather by Memo. How does it smell? It's a very different leather. However, it's more, leaning toward in likes of spices. I mean, it instantly gave me, how the best of the designer fragrances smell like. It's like YSL M7 mixed with La Nuit de la Homme, because it's got that sweet vibe to it. Then it has got this dirty masculine vibe to it. So it's a sweet leathery scent with a lot of spices. People who love mysterious kind of scents would love it. It's Russian Whip. And this one is, I couldn't talk about it, but it's one of my recent favorites in Projekt All Native. It's called 1987 Original Green Irish. It's inspired by the vintage Creed Green Irish Tweed. Half a spray, and it makes you feel like you're in in between lush green forest, and it is such a English kind of scent. It's such clean, high quality Green Irish Tweed vintage. That's I like to show you guys. Next is Ambroxan bomb, freshness. I mean, it's called thalassophobia. I'll explain you the meaning. So fear of the oceans is called thalassophobia. So that's why I named it, because this is straight off ocean on your face. Salty, slight oceanic, ozonic. It's got Ambroxan overdose. And why would anyone fear of ocean? There might be a demon in the ocean. You're sailing a boat. You know, that's the phobia, right? And it's on the face. So it's inspired by orthoparisy megamare. I have taken a kind of this kind of theme because orthoparisy brand itself have such mysterious elements to it. So this one reminds me of Office for Men mixed with Bulgari Tiger and added some more bergamot lemon to it. This is what. So if you love any of those Ambroxan scents, like Jeremy's Office for Men or my Alexa White, or if you have got chance to sniff Bulgari Tiger and you liked it, this is like, I mean, better than those. Better than those, I would say it. If you love clean, freshies, this is on the face, lasts for really good time, as good as Alexa White, I would say, and a must try. Next up is Red Hot Smokin'. It's nice, more like in a genre of Zyrus Rouge or the hot water made in a niche way. It's BDK root smoking. It's tobacco. It's slight smokiness to it, spiciness to it. Overall a great scent, but I didn't give much time. But if you have been looking for BDK's Rouge smoking, this is it. Next comes, I'm gonna be quick. This is Memo Marfa. It's called Masculine Tuberose, inspired by Memo Marfa. I personally love it because it's damn masculine, and the tuberose in here is to die for. It gives you a solid performance. If you wear this for a week, people would know you by this. This is that kind of stuff. Alright, next is Tribute to Doga. I told you I'll be explaining you from my discovery set. You would see there is a icon of a dog here. It says Tribute to Doga. Tribute means we are paying respect to someone. So when I grew up, there used to be a lot of comics. I mean, every one of you would have been into some sort of comics. We, from 90s in India, were more about Raj comics, Manoj comics, Diamond comics, Pinky, Bildu, then Nagaraj, Super Commando Dhruv, Bakilal, then comes Doga. So he was the dog man, the dog superpower, how Batman has bat powers. This guy could communicate with dogs and dogs would support him to rescue or complete the mission. So this is tribute to that. It's inspired by Unique Luxury Kute. I'm just going by the sound of it. I don't know what it means. So Unique Luxury Kute becomes tribute to Doga, because that is what I could think of after listening to it. The scent is a nice patchouli whiskey based scent. I personally like it. It's got this slight kind of, you know, how you're smelling you enter into a paint shop, you get this slight, that's I think that's a charming factor. That's actually the whiskey vibe we have been talking about. More like a tarnish, a tarpine sort of vibe you have, a bitter tarpine, and along with nice smoky whiskey, a slight cacao, slight coffee, it's a great scent. At the opening it has this plasticky vibe I spoke about, but that evolves beautifully into something else. Tribute to Doga, a must try for all you niche head, gourmand lovers, boozy scent lovers out there. Then comes, how you pronounce it? It's called Jabir, but the spelling is different. Starts from, it's the original name, how they write it in the sculpturing, or it's called Jabir, inspired by Alchemia's Jabir, which is a great oud based scent. Jabir means the protector. Protector means Jabir of here goes Jabir. Yeah, like Jabir of Oman means the protector. So he's like the supreme body, more like the head of the family sort of. So it's a very mature oud scent. I personally love it because of the bottle it had, the kind of sculpture were made on the caps. It's a very thick honey oud, more like dates and oud together. A typical exotic Arabic scent. Now comes few designers. So this is one more. This is called another story coming to it. It's called King Kansa or King Kans. We had Krishna, which is such an uplifting fruit. This is Zarco Molecule by There's a fragrance called Quantum Molecule by Zarko Molecule, which is a German house, which creates amazing blends, but like molecular blends. So this is one of those. We called it King Kansa because it has this molecule, but it works in a bad, I mean, it gives the impression of someone really badass, so I made it like King Kansa. Next come a few designers. We have 4, 5, 6 designers, so I'll be quick. One of my special mention is TRL here, which is called Tuscan Raspberry Leather, inspired by Rosasi's La Yuquam, which apparently is sold out worldwide, and which is also similar to Tuscan leather. So this is like Tuscan leather added with extra raspberry and made to last even more. And people have been raving about this juice. I kind of did like 20-30 bottles without the artwork, then I have to come up with 200 bottles with artwork. It kind of blew up. Then comes Thar. Thar is the desert in India, inspired by El Erdu Desert Merkin by Andy Tor, another hard to get scent, especially in India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Dubai. It's very tough to get Andy Tor's fragrances. So if you want to explore El Erdu Desert Merkin, you could get this for like $20, and these one are like 10, 15 because these are designer. Here comes the Great White Sail, Nautica Voyage, pretty much like the Metal Cap edition with more cucumber vibe to it. Revolving Fury, which is Azaro Wanted. However, I'm also making Hey Revolver, which is Azaro's most wanted. So Revolving Fury, after that comes Hey Revolver, is going to be Azaro most wanted. Black Cardamom, everyone knows it's our La Nuit de la Homme vintage. This one is Blue Electric, Black Cardamom Electric, inspired by YSL La Nuit de la Homme Blue Electric. Next is Terrified. So it's like a teddy bear on acid, inspired by Moschino's Toy Boy for Men. Another hit, hyped hit. Hashtag Strong, inspired by Armani's Stronger Than You, absolutely. Then comes a flanker of Hurricane called Hurricane Oud, inspired by Versace Pour Homme Oud Noir. That's it, guys. I have these 20 alternatives for mention. And Cheetah, we forgot about Cheetah. It's in the box. Cheetah is in the box right now. Cheetah, inspired by Bulgari Taiga, which we did last year in 2021, and then after that, last year, and after that, we really didn't get chance to bring it back. But now we are here, one of the amazing freshies which last really, really long. I just sprayed it on here, and this is my favorite scent in this frag grid or frag box. I love sniffing it again and again. It's called Great Alternative Cheetah, inspired by Bulgari Tiger. That's going to be my last scent of the video. Stay tuned. I'll be coming up with much more content. We have a lot of Middle Eastern scents coming, niche fragrances coming. I have my own projects coming up. Kannauj Perfumery, we have a 3rd release coming up. Stay tuned. Mohit, check it out. See ya. ये 40 मिनट हुआ होगा देख 2 मिनट